Professor Harper. This is my intercultural communication advice and generative AI applications assignment. My name is Luke Thurmond, and the scenario that I advise that my Chatgpt and AI chat generators, I said, my name is Luke Thurmond. I signed to play a professional hockey over in the Swedish professional league known as the SHL. There I will be with teammates who have never spoken English before or may not have spoken American hockey lingo. So I need to find a way to communicate with them and break down the cultural barriers in an efficient and positive way that makes me a valid and important part of it. I put into the AI generators, and 3 different AI generators specifically, was I just signed a professional hockey contract in the SHL in Sweden. How can I interact and communicate with my new teammates knowing I don't speak Swedish, as well as what ways can I use tools and how can I learn, and what kind of things can I talk about with them other than hockey to connect with my teammates on a deeper level. Each of the 3 AI generative apps that I had used, I got 3 different responses, and I'm going to break them down individually right now. According to Chatgpt, the best ways I could learn Swedish would be by using Duolingo, Babbel, or Memrise, which are different learning and vocabulary options that teach me the different language throughout, as well as using Tandem or HelloTalk, which are language exchange apps that allow me to speak live with a real Swedish speaker before I head over, as well as daily practice and flashcards, which is very simple but highly effective. Something that Gemini, Google's AI generative platform, had said was watch Swedish TV and movies, as well as listen to Swedish movie and podcasts, so I could assimilate myself with the way they talk more naturally and more on a live level, rather than that of someone directly speaking it out of a vocabulary book. And then Deep Chat AI said using books and textbooks, which is similar to what Duolingo and Babbel are. However, it is a more precise and definitive version of what true Swedish is going to come from. So this way I'm getting general Swedish, textbook Swedish, as well as live Swedish in a combination of the 3 that allow me to create a better form of cultural assimilation to myself and to my new teammates. And then in this way I can speak with them about different things that I may not otherwise learn about from one specific option or the other. And then, according to the research article that I took upon myself to begin to learn, according to the Swedish National Archives, they began to tell me that the hardest thing to do to speak Swedish is to speak with someone who actually speaks Swedish. So beginning to understand that the flashcards and learning the language may be tough to be able to bring up right away, but in my specific case, I don't necessarily know if that would be a total problem, because I would be in a locker room surrounded by Swedish players, and I would be able to bring up any forms of these communications to them right away. I believe personally that this AI platform has given me and completed the scenario to where I can learn and be able to speak with my teammates, not necessarily fluently, but on a communicative level to where I'm not an outcast. I also believe that while combining all 3 of these options, as well as my article's option of speaking with people live, which is supposed to be difficult, as well as using these study tools to build up my confidence in speaking this foreign language, I believe it will take me very far in the locker room and around my teammates, and at least they'll be able to see that I'm making an attempt to learn their language, learn their culture, be a part of their group in a way that doesn't force me and make me seem like a dumb American. I believe that using AI for this is a very simple and effective way to get me learning and to get me into it. Obviously, the deeps and nitty-gritty stuff I have to work on myself, but working through this together will be something that's very beneficial for me. Thank you.